Hi guys, welcome back to RRC, and in this video I'm making a start finally on the Volvo FH16 Globetrotter 750, the tow truck. It's 8x4, so yes, I'm going to be making a start on it. I'm going to be getting the bits out, probably the same format where, you know, I start from page 1 and work through. I know a lot of my subscribers have seen this before, but for anyone new who is thinking about building a Tamiya truck, or even building one of these tow trucks for the first time, it might just give them, you know, a bit of a guide where to start. So with no further ado guys, let's get on with it. So in the box guys, I've took out the manual, and I'll go through the paperwork that you'll get if you were gonna be building this and what you get in it. So let's see. So you get a little do's and don'ts with it, what not to do and what you can do. So you get that leaflet there. You also get a nylon tube. I don't know if you can see that. A nylon tube to put the aerial antenna through. But as I'm using the Fly Sky receiver, you don't need that. So then you've got the manual itself, which is quite in depth. I think that's all the manual, or there might be another one, but even so, the manual is quite thick, so judging by that, you know there's quite a bit to do on this truck. And it starts off exactly like all the others done. Show you the controller, what you're going to need to do the build, but I'll just show you that now. So it's showing you the transmitter, your servos that you're going to need, the receiver, your ESC, battery and charger, and suggests what tools you're going to need, and adhesives, grease and cement. Again, some safety precautions there. Again, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing with it. And then once you've done that, you know, we start with the stage 1 of where you're going to go with the build. So as I say, best place to start, page 1, and just follow it through. So that's what we'll do. So you get that manual there, a nice picture of the truck on the front. What else do we get? So this is the parts list as well that they give you, so you can, at a glance, you can see what parts you need and go through them, and make sure you got the right ones. Generally the ones that are in black are not used, so they may be on the parts tree, but if they're blacked out, then you don't use them. That's how you end up with a lot of spare parts for Tamiya. I've got a box full of them. So, and it just everything that's in the box is on this sheet, so that's a good reference when you're looking for stuff. So you get that in there, and they also give you this it's like a guide for you stick in the controller, and it gives you the guide for changing gears, and also if you're using a Tamiya MFC, you know, switching on the lights in certain directions. Quite handy, but I've never seen, well, I've tried to fit it to the Fly Sky transmitter and it doesn't sort of suit very well, so I don't really use that. And I think this is just all the stickers that we've got here. I could be wrong. So what we've got here is an instruction of how to install your stickers and where they go, which is quite handy. that's nice and colourful and glossy. So what else have we got? The only thing I haven't seen in here, I haven't actually seen the stickers, so they're probably somewhere else in the box. So what else we got? This is just a load of it's a disclaimer, I think, to be honest with you. It's in different languages. And then again, what I was showing you there about fitting this into your controller. Sorry, you can't see that, guys. Fitting this into your controller for switching on lights and stuff if you're using the Tamiya MFC. So that's what you get in that bag. So I managed to find the stickers. So basically there are your transfers that are going to go on this, or decals, stickers, whatever you'd like to call them, for the truck, usual stuff. And then on this side you've got the simulated, I think they're simulated walk plates that go along the top here. But I might be doing something different with that, so watch out for that. So that is all the decals, as I've said, the manual, what you got, where you're going to need to start. Obviously the stickers you don't need to start straight away with, but obviously the manual you do. So I'm going to just follow the manual from page 1 right the way through, cover as much content as I can. As I say, I know you've seen that on other trucks I've done, but I'm always trying to get more content into the video so that people who want to start building these, they don't feel so overwhelmed when they see all these parts in it, and give people a bit of an indication of what is involved. And I still haven't settled on a colour for this. Yellow does look really good, I must admit, but there's like 3 colours I'm toying with doing it, trying not to do it yellow, but I haven't settled on one at the moment. So if you've got any colour suggestions that'll make this truck stand out really well, apart from the yellow, which I know that does, then let me know in the comments, and I'll have a look at them and see if it appeals. So yeah, well, okay guys, let's get on with it and let's make a start. Okay guys, say preparing to get ready to start the build of the Volvo FH16 8x4 tow truck. So as I said, I'm just going to start at the beginning, what you can expect to see when you get these kits and get the manual. So you're going to need your 2 servos, which I just use. Basically, they're not an expensive DM996. I'm not sure who actually makes them, but I've got in all my trucks and they seem to do the job. So just for reference, guys, you see that. I'm not sure if you can actually see it, but these are around English pounds, around about, I think about maybe £7.99 each. So you need 2 of them, one for the steering and one for the gear change. You can get a little kit for these Tamiyas where you put like a mini servo on it, and it shifts like that, but I tend to just use these, as you know from previous videos. So you need 2 of them. Now then Tamiya show you their ESC there, which is obviously purely just electronic speed control, no sound, no lights, but I will be using the as always, the GT Power Euro ESC light and sound module. I do like this unit. I think you get a lot more for your money with these units, in my opinion. You can control your lights from the Bluetooth app there, so that's what I'm going to be putting in this truck as well. It also shows you the batteries, which I'm using a 3000 milliamp battery, so this is just a NIMH, so that's what I use in these. Seems to quite well. So that's my battery I'm going to be using. And obviously there's the servo, second servo there for that. Now my transmitter that I use is the FlySky 16 X, I think it is. It's a 10 channel transmitter, but obviously you need the 10 channel receiver as well. And this can hold, I think it's 20 models it can hold, but I could be wrong there, don't quote me on it, maybe a bit less, might be just 10 models. I'd have to look at that. So I'll be using this transmitter and just creating a separate description for the Volvo truck, and then using the various auxiliary switches to do what needs to do to be done to operate things. So that's the transmitter I'm going to be using there on this build. Now don't put me showing you screwdrivers and stuff like that, so because they're all the same. So before you put these in into the truck, they need to be make sure that they're centered, and then I use just this little servo controller here for doing that. You've seen it before. Basically just put the old servo on there on one of these out channels, making sure the brown goes to the negative. Put that on there like so. Now you can put a servo horn on there just to see what direction it is, make sure it's as centered as possible, but I just do it without it and then see where the servo horn sits. So I'm going to put this on there like so. And then hopefully these batteries are charged. Yeah, they're charged. So I'll just show you these. I mean, other builders might do this, a different way. I don't know. They might use the transmitter to do it. But for me, this is the seems to be the easy way of doing it. So just for purposes of showing you, I'll throw one of these horns on there. Alright, so we just put that on there, so, and then this is on manual at the moment, so you can turn them. So all you need to do is there's a little button here. If you go to neutral, that's neutral, and that's the servo centered, and as you can see, that's pretty straight on that one. And let's see where we're up to on here, and that's the same there. So that's the servos in neutral position, centered, so that's good. And then we can just down power that and put these away until we're ready to use them. So that's what I use anyway, guys. Just this was only like £4 or £4.99 off eBay, so they're not expensive, but they do the trick. So we put these away. Okay, so that's what you sort of need to get started, and then the manual will tell you, about your paints, what paints you're going to need for various parts of the build, and again you've seen the screwdrivers. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. So this is just a prelim of me starting to build it and the stages we're going to go through. Got the servo sorted, we've got that, the light and sound module, the GT power, and the transmitter I'm using. I'll also be using a 6-channel receiver, Okay guys, this is the 6-channel receiver for to go with this Fly Sky. I think these were probably, well, I think this was around about maybe £12, so this is relatively inexpensive to get, and they seem to work well. So it's a Fly Sky dash IAO 2.4 gigs. Show you that. So that's what it's looking like, guys. So relatively small as well, so you know it tucks away nicely. So that's what I'll be using for the receiver. Just see that for that, and that's just the binding plug in there. They're all the crucial bits you need that you don't get with the assembly kit of the truck. If you pay extra for the full kit, you will get the servos, the transmitter and receiver, but it will be considerably a lot more if you go that way. So I tend to just, as I say, get these off eBay and Amazon. Use them. Let's just see if there's anything else that I've missed out there. So that's just the Tamiya showing you, use your receiver and your ESC and put your servos on it and operate your servos and get them centered. But instead of doing all that, I just use, as you see, the little module there. So that's it for this video, guys. This is just sort of a prelim to start the build, which will be coming shortly. But I just wanted to show you what you need to do to get prepared to ready to put it in, ready to go, such as what I've just showed you. So hope you've found this video interesting, guys, and I look forward to starting the build of the Volvo recovery truck. When I get a bit further into it, then we'll look at the actual lifting gear that's got to go in. I have got that. That's ready to go when I get to that point of the building the truck. I'm not sure whether I've showed you in a previous video that, but basically this is, it's going to be a nice build, this. So hope you enjoyed the video anyway, guys, and I will see you shortly in part 1 of building the Tamiya Volvo heavy recovery truck. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.